Anxiety and stress are destroying you, aren't they? I don't know what time you're watching this video right now, but I promise you one thing. If you stay with me until the end, you'll never depend on an alarm clock again. You'll wake up every day at 4 or 5 in the morning, full of energy and ready to transform your life. The real struggle of those suffering from anxiety and morning fatigue. Have you ever woken up feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders? Anxiety hits hard, your heart races, and the only thing you want is to stay in bed. It's not just physical tiredness. It's a mental exhaustion that drains your energy before the day even begins. Many people live this silent battle, where the alarm clock becomes the enemy, and the day feels like an impossible challenge. It's common to think that only those with iron willpower or expensive treatments can overcome this. But the truth is, anxiety doesn't discriminate by social class, age, or profession. What seems simple to some is a daily struggle for others. Recognizing this difficulty is the first step toward real change that doesn't rely on miracles. Imagine a scenario where, even with anxiety, it's possible to find a way to wake up with more energy and less fear of what the day holds. It's not magic or luck, but a daily construction that starts with small steps. And it's exactly these steps we're going to talk about, showing that transformation is within everyone's reach, including you watching right now. The myth that only expensive treatments or willpower solve it. Many people believe that to overcome anxiety and fatigue, you need to invest in costly treatments, sophisticated therapies, or have almost superhuman willpower. This idea creates an invisible barrier that keeps those who need help the most away, making the solution seem out of reach. But the reality is quite different. Simple and accessible changes can make a huge difference in daily life. Willpower alone isn't magic. It gets tired, fails, and is often sabotaged by a body and mind that are exhausted. The secret isn't forcing yourself, but creating habits that work for you, respect your pace, and gradually transform your routine without causing more stress. It's like building a ladder, step by step, until you reach the top. And the best part, these habits don't have to cost anything but your time and dedication. Small actions, like changing your wake-up time or dedicating a few minutes to care for your mind, can be the turning point. The key is understanding that true transformation comes from consistency and daily care, not quick and expensive fixes. The importance of creating a simple and powerful morning routine. Creating a morning routine may seem challenging for those living on the edge of anxiety, but it's precisely this structure that can bring the stability that's missing. It doesn't have to be complex or full of rules. The secret lies in simplicity and consistency. A well-planned morning is like a safe harbor that prepares the mind and body to face the day with more ease. Imagine waking up every day with a clear purpose, knowing that this moment is just for you, a space to take care of yourself before the world starts demanding too much. This routine can include anything from light stretching to a moment of silence. But what really matters is that it's done with intention and regularity. It's an investment that yields peace and focus. What's even more interesting is that this practice not only helps control anxiety, but also improves productivity and mood throughout the day. People who adopt a simple morning routine report feeling less stress and more control over their emotions. It's as if starting the day with care makes the rest of it fall into place better. The transformative role of reading in the routine to calm the mind. Morning reading can be a true anchor for those suffering from anxiety. When the mind is restless, opening a book and diving into words that inspire or soothe is like giving the brain a breath. It's not just about gaining knowledge, but creating a moment of connection with yourself, where the internal noise diminishes and clarity begins to emerge. Many people underestimate the power of simple reading, thinking they need complex or technical books to make a difference. In fact, what matters is content that touches the heart and mind, whether it's a motivational story, a light self-help text, or even poetry that lifts the spirit. The important thing is that reading is an invitation to relaxation and reflection. For example, setting aside 10 minutes to read something inspiring can completely change the tone of your day. It's a moment to slow down, absorb positive ideas, and prepare the mind for the challenges ahead. When done regularly, this practice helps reduce anxiety and create a more balanced and focused mental state. Practical examples of books and how to start reading in the morning. Starting to read in the morning doesn't have to be complicated. The ideal is to choose books that truly spark your interest and bring something positive to your day. For example, titles like The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, or even collections of poetry and motivational texts are great options for those wanting to transform their routine. If you're just starting, it can be helpful to set a simple goal, like reading one page or a short chapter a day. Don't worry about quantity. The important thing is to build the habit and enjoy the pleasure of reading. Also, creating a comfortable, distraction-free corner helps make this moment even more special and effective. Another practical tip is to use reading apps or audiobooks for days when time is tight. The key is to maintain consistency and allow reading to become a ritual you look forward to every morning. Over time, this small habit can turn into a powerful tool against anxiety. How reading helps reduce anxiety and improve focus. Reading has a proven calming effect on an anxious mind. When you focus on the words of a book, your attention shifts away from racing thoughts and worries that fuel anxiety. It's as if reading creates a safe space inside your mind, where chaos gives way to order and tranquility. Additionally, regular reading practice improves the ability to focus and concentrate. In a world full of distractions, being able to maintain attention on a single task is a true superpower. Morning reading helps train this skill, preparing the brain to face the day with more clarity and less distraction. For example, people who incorporate reading into their routines report feeling less stress and greater emotional control. It's a virtuous cycle. The more you read, the stronger your mind becomes to handle daily challenges, leaving less room for anxiety to take over. Tips to create the morning reading habit and maintain consistency. Creating the habit of morning reading may seem hard at first, but the key is simplicity and patience. Start small, dedicating just 5 minutes a day to read something that truly interests you. Over time, this moment will become a pleasurable ritual, and you'll find you don't want to give it up. A good strategy is to pair reading with another established habit, like having coffee or stretching. This way, your brain starts to connect these actions, making it easier to build the routine. Also, choosing a comfortable, distraction-free spot helps maintain focus and enjoyment during reading. Remember to be kind to yourself. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. The important thing is to get back on track the next day, keeping consistency over time. Transformation comes from the sum of small daily efforts, and every page read is a step toward a calmer mind. Testimonials and real, or fictional, stories of transformation. Anna always woke up tired, with a mind full of worries that paralyzed her. She felt anxiety ruled her days, making it hard even to get out of bed. That's when she decided to try morning reading, starting with just 10 minutes a day. Gradually, Anna noticed her mind calming and her mood improving, transforming her routine. Carlos, on the other hand, faced tough moments at work and in his personal life that increased his stress and anxiety. He found in reading a way to reconnect with himself and seek motivation. Over time, Carlos not only reduced anxiety, but also gained focus and clarity to make important decisions. Reading became his daily refuge. These stories show that transformation is possible and accessible. No matter where you are now, small habits can open doors to a lighter, more balanced life. And the best part, you can start today with a book in hand and the will to change. Invitation for the viewer to try and share results. Now that you know the power of a simple morning routine and reading to transform anxiety, how about putting it into practice? Try setting aside a few minutes every morning to read something that inspires you and watch how your day begins to change. Small steps can lead to big results, and this might be the key you've been looking for. Don't wait for perfect motivation or the ideal moment, because they rarely come. The important thing is to start, even if slowly. Share in the comments how your experience went, which books you chose, and the changes you noticed. Your story can inspire others going through the same challenge. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to get more tips that will help you live better. Together, we can build a community of people seeking balance, focus, and well-being every day. Now that you've discovered how a simple morning routine and reading can transform your anxiety, how about putting it into practice today? Imagine how your life would be if you woke up every day feeling calmer, more focused, and energized to face challenges. The first step is in your hands. Will you let this opportunity pass? Share in the comments which habit you're going to start changing and how you plan to do it. I want to hear your story and help you on this journey. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep receiving tips that will transform your life for the better. Let's walk together toward a calmer mind and a more productive day.